Hey, Daniel. So this weekend was a good one, but I'm looking at my online banking, my transactions, and I had a financial jump scare. I see a charge for $14.99 for a streaming service I haven't opened since last fall, October, Halloween, Thanksgiving. I don't know.
Oh, it's that classic ghost subscription. It's the $15 that just vanishes into thin air every month. It's like a tiny digital ghost haunting your checking account.
Yes, that's exactly what it's like. And it started out as that, little 7-day free trial so I could watch, a specific documentary about national parks, which I love, or listen to music or a podcast. And then I just forgot for 6 months. That's nearly $90. I basically just threw that money out the window, Daniel. I could have bought a lot of things, not a ton of things, but a lot of things for $90.
Right. And you're not alone in that. Recent studies have shown that the average American underestimates how much they spend on subscriptions by over $100 a month. Most of us think we're spending maybe $50, but when you actually do the hard math, it's often closer to $200 or more.
Which is crazy. And it's like a slow leak in a tire. You just don't notice it immediately, but eventually you're going to be sitting on a flat. So today we're going to help our listeners, you all, find those leaks, understand why they happen, and most importantly, we're going to show you how to patch them up for good.
This is Making Sense of Your Sense. I'm Daniel Hill.
And hello, friends. I'm Shanna Browning, and we are right in the middle of May. And while most people think of spring cleaning as, raking leaves or cleaning out that junk drawer in the kitchen, we're going to talk about your digital garage.
And we're talking about subscription creep. In a world where everything from your music and movies to your doorbell camera, your gym, and maybe even your heated car seats can be a monthly fee, it's incredibly easy to lose track of where your money is going.
And so today, we're going to walk you through a 30-day scrub. We'll show you how to hunt down those hidden charges, how to decide what stays and what goes, and why really cleaning house on your bank statement is the fastest way to give yourself an immediate raise. So let's start, Daniel, with the why. Why has this become such a massive issue or problem today? Like 10 years ago, we just had a cable bill, a phone bill, maybe a gym membership. Now, everything.
Yes, everything. It's the shift to the subscription economy. Companies realize that it's much more profitable to charge you $10 a month forever than to charge you $100 once. It's called low friction spending. $10 feels like a small number. It's less than a lunch. So we don't think twice about hitting that subscribe button.
Perfect way to say it. And that's so easy to sign up, right? Usually it's just one click with your thumb on your phone. But when you try to leave, whole different story.
Oh, yeah. You're touching on what we call dark patterns. They're intentional design choices by websites to make it confusing or even difficult to cancel. They'll hide the cancel button in a submenu of a submenu, or they'll force you to call a customer service line that's only open during work hours.
So rude. They are banking on inertia. They know that if they make the cancellation take 10 minutes of effort, most of us will just say, I'll do it tomorrow. And then another month rolls by. And then you get another $15 charge. It's a psychological game that drains your budget $10 at a time. So if someone's listening and they suspect they have a leak, where's the first place they should look?
Well, step one is the visual audit. You have to look at your actual bank statement, your e-statement that you're getting every month digitally. Not just the total balance, but the line-by-line transaction. Look for anything that might say reoccurring or monthly or subscription.
And don't forget the app stores, because that's a big one. If you have an iPhone or an Android, a lot of those subscriptions aren't billing through the bank directly. They're bundled under one single Apple or Google charge.
Now, that's a pro tip. If you see a charge for $42.97 from Apple, That's most of the time not one app. That's probably 3 or 4 different things combined. You have to go into your phone settings, click on the name at the top, and look at the subscriptions tab.
So I did that recently and found a photo editing app I used once for, I don't know, a wedding 3 years ago. I've been paying $4.99 a month for 3 years.
Goodness, Shanna.
I know. That's nearly $200 for an app I don't even remember having.
Man. So I like to use the value per hour test.
Okay.
If you pay $15 for a streaming service and you watch 5 movies a month, that's $3 a movie.
Okay.
Now, that's a great deal. I mean,
Yep.
you can't go to the theater and watch a movie
Heavens no.
for $3.
Nope.
But if you pay $15 and you didn't watch anything last month, that's not a service. That's a donation.
To a large company.
And you shouldn't be donating your hard-earned money to a multi-billion-dollar tech company.
That's right.
Hey everyone, Daniel Hill here with a quick question for you. Is your most sensitive financial information sitting in an unsecured metal box on the street right now? Paper statements are one of the primary targets for identity thieves and mail fraud. When you make the switch to e-statements, you're moving your data out of the mailbox and into our high-security digital vault. It's significantly safer, and it's a whole lot faster. You'll get an email the second your statement is ready without having to wait days for the mail carrier to arrive at your house. Plus, you can finally say goodbye to those shoeboxes of paper and filing cabinets taking up space. We keep your statements archived and accessible right in the app whenever you need them. Whether you're hunting for a record during tax season or providing documentation for a new loan. It takes less than 2 minutes to enroll through our mobile app or online banking portal. Protect your identity, clear the clutter, and take control of your records today. Now, let's get back to the show. Now, Shanna, sometimes we find subscriptions that we actually do use, but we're still overpaying for them. Before you cancel everything, you should look at consolidation.
So when you say consolidation, are you talking like maybe family plans?
Exactly.
Okay.
If you and your spouse both have individual Spotify accounts at $11 each, switching to a duo or family plan can save you $5 to $10 a month immediately. The same goes for phone plans and cloud storage.
All right. And what about the annual discount? A lot of people pay monthly because it feels cheaper in that moment. But the annual price is often 20% lower.
It is. And if you know you're going to use a service for the whole year, like your Amazon Prime or your local gym, paying annually is like giving yourself a 20% discount on that bill.
I like that. So one more trick I think people are afraid to use: negotiation.
Oh, yes. Particularly with things like cable, internet, or satellite radio. If you call them up and say, I'm looking at my budget and this is just too expensive, I'm thinking of canceling, they will almost always move you to a retention department.
So what I'm really hearing you say is they'd much rather have you pay $40 a month than $0 a month. I've seen people cut their internet bill in half just by having a 5-minute polite conversation.
Oh, absolutely. And like we mentioned before, they're not going to contact you about paying less. You have to contact them
That's right.
about paying less.
Yeah, I mean, it works like that.
Cleaning up those reoccurring costs is one of the most effective ways to free up cash for the things that actually matter to you. And we hear a lot of questions at our branches about how to manage these digital expenses.
I mean, you're exactly right. And so one question that comes up often, especially from people trying to get a handle on their budget, is it better to use an auto cancel app to find my subscriptions, or do I do that manually?
Well, There's a lot of apps out there that promise to find and cancel your subscriptions for you. But please be careful. Many of those apps also have a monthly subscription
Of course
fee.
they do.
It's a bit ironic to pay a subscription to find your subscriptions. I always recommend the manual route. It takes 20 minutes, but it's free.
Yeah.
And it forces you to look at your own spending habits, and it builds that awareness muscle that we talk about all the time.
I mean, sometimes while we're sitting and watching a streaming service that we're paying for, look through those subscriptions and do that. So I think that's a great point. And another question we get is, what should I do if a company makes it impossible to cancel an old subscription online?
And I hate to say it, but this does happen. Some companies require you to call a number and talk to a person just to cancel. If you find yourself in a loop where they won't let you leave, you can always call us or stop by a branch, and we can help you place what's called a stop payment on that reoccurring charge. It puts the power back in your hands, and it stops the bleeding immediately. All right, Shanna, let's wrap up with this week's actionable tip so our listeners can start saving money before dinner time.
All right. Your actionable tip for this week is the 30-day scrub.
Sometime today, log into your mobile banking app and pull up your last 30 days of transactions. Scroll through every single line.
And your goal is to find just one subscription that you haven't used in the last month.
Once you find it, cancel it. Don't say, I'll do it later. Do it while you're looking at it. Even if it's only $5 or $10 a month, you've just given yourself an extra $60 to $100 a year for essentially zero effort.
Zero. Just hitting a button. So I'm going to tell you, Daniel, I feel lighter already because I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go home and I'm going to do my scrub tonight. I think I have a free trial for a cooking app that expired 3 months ago. And if you know me, I'm not really a big cooker, but I like those quick and easy recipes. But I don't use it. So I'm with you.
What are we going to do with you
I
and
know.
those unused subscriptions?
I'm good. I'm working on it.
You know, it's a great feeling to know exactly where every dollar is going. Now, next week, we're going to switch gears and we're going to talk about the side hustle. We'll be joined by Chris Rhodes from Hangar 37 Coffee to talk about the nuts and bolts of starting a small business.
And that's exactly what he did. If you've ever thought about turning a side hustle into a hobby, that was a hobby, into a business, you're going to want to hear Chris's story. He's got an amazing story. He's got some great insights on how to grow without losing your mind. So please subscribe now so you don't miss that conversation.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us. Now go out and make some sense of your sense.